All right, let's look at the homework 1, problem number 5. So we want to type for g of theta is equal to sine of theta over theta. Answer the following questions. So let's do that first. All right, so you would have, here. All right, so we want to type, so this is going to be the 5th problem again. So you have a backslash item, and then we say for and g of theta, right? So for Greek letters, you usually just spell it. So theta, right, is equal to. So you have a fraction. So you want the sine of theta over theta. So you put the fraction and put the sign again. You put the backslash sin for sine, and then put the curly bracket there. Then inside you put the backslash theta. Right, and the denominator is theta as well. So do that. Then we can just say answer the following questions. All right. Then you can see that since you have a fraction, we probably want to put the display style here, display style here. All right, so let's see what it looks like. All right, so let's see. Oop, we cannot see it here. So for sine theta over theta, answer the following questions. All right, so then we have to do the parts to it. So you can see that they have a part A and part B. And part A, we need to actually create this table. Right, then part B, we have this limit as theta approaches 0. All right, so let's do that. All right, so in order to create a parts inside each question, we're going to have to nest the enumerate environment. So you say backslash begin and backslash end. Then what you put is enumerate again inside enumerate. So you have enumerate, right? Then and the item, and what you want to do is in a curly bracket, you want to specify the style. So you say I want the capital, start with the capital letter A with the parentheses, right? Then we can just say, so this is 1 point, and we say complete the table below. All right, so we have that, and then I'm gonna just to put another item, so that you can see that this is going to be automatically labeled as capital B. All right, so let's see what it looks like. All right, so it looks like part A and part B. All right, so let's create this table. So we have to create this table here. All right, so let's do that, and the table can be created this way. All right, so here, if you want the table, you can say begin tabular, right? Then you say end tabular, right? Then what we want to do is we want to have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 columns. So, and this is for alignment. The C stands for centered, L is for aligned to the left, and R means aligned to the right. So this one is centered, and I'm gonna just put 7 C's here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so that means that you're going to have the table is going to have 7 columns, right? So the first one, it's going to be theta. So I'll just put right, theta. All right, to separate the column, we put the and sign here. Then you have a negative, let's see, 0.1, and then after that, actually, since this is a number, I'm gonna actually put the dollar sign. Right, then you and sign, you have a negative 0.01, And again, I put the $sign around it since it's math mode. And I'm gonna put negative 0. Sorry, 0.001. All right. Then and sign. Then you have again 0.001 and sign and $sign 0.01 and the last one and $signs and the 0.1. Right. Then to end the first row, I'm gonna put double backslashes. Right. Then what you get is this. All right, so looks like the first row, just the entries are there. So what we want to do is we want to put start putting a vertical line there. So let's do that. So we can put the vertical line by putting a vertical line here. So you have a vertical line here, you have a double vertical line there, and a vertical line here, vertical line here, vertical line here. So just put a vertical line there. All right, then this will add vertical lines. Right? So that will look like that. All right, the horizontal line. So in order to add a horizontal line, right? So we're gonna add a horizontal line here. So we say H line here, and after the double backslash, you put the H line here. Right, then what you want to do is you're going to put the next next row. So first item was right, G of theta. So we put that. And then you have 6 blanks. So you have so you have 1 blank, 2 blank, 3 blank, 4 blank, 5 blank, and the 6 blank. And then you say double backslash, right? Then I guess I have to put another H line, horizontal line. Then it's going to look like this, right? So we have a table there, but the original one is table is centered. So what you can do is we can center this by doing this. All right, so this is the table here, tabular. So before tabular, you can say begin center. And then after that, after the end tabular, you say end center. So that means that center. That means that it's going to center everything in between begin center and end center. So if you compile that, you're going to get this. Right? Looks pretty cool, right? So we can create a table. Right? Then the next step is we just have to type point, observing the table above, guess the value of limit of g of theta as theta approaches 0. So let's type that. All right, so this is right here. We say observing the table above. So regular text, you just type it as usual. Guess the value of, right? Then you have a math. Right, if you want, if you need more room, you can go down here. Then you can say limit. So it's the backslash limit. So as theta goes to, then you say backslash 2 and 0, right? Then you have g of theta. All right, and if you do that, you're gonna see a slightly different one. All right, so we have this guy right here. You can see that the theta approaches 0 is actually not under limit. So, but the original one here, theta approaches 0 is under limit. And again, you can just add the display style that will change that. So here, inside the math mode, we say display style, right? Then if you compile that, you're going to get that. All right, so you can see that the theta approaches 0 is right under limit sign there. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.